Boys.
What's up, buddy? What's good?
Oh, good to see you. So you just flip around. We're directly behind you through this gate here.
Straight back?
Yep.
Cool. Is there line right?
Nice to meet you, brother. Hey, nice to meet you guys. Thanks for coming up. So I guess you guys are Florida guys. Cold as hell? Well, it's actually cold in Florida, isn't it?
It's pretty cold right now. Yeah, we were talking about it. I think it's like
Not too
just
far
about
off.
that.
It's not too far off.
Yeah, you guys were cold out in your Denver deployment.
Oh my
you
god!
guys were
And there was
bundled up in the
no
warehouse.
there was no HVAC in that place, so the whole loading and setup 3 days of alignment and shit. Yeah, just freezing the whole fucking time. We had to work for that.
Gotta get people dancing, man.
Yeah. Once you fill it up, it warms up quick, right?
Well, we lucked out today. At least it's not snowing.
Yeah.
We can set it line array outside. I was a little worried
The
about it.
wind's gonna be a little tricky for measurements, but
It's not too good.
yeah.
We just strapped on line array because I think we're swimming all over the place.
It's not good.
Yeah.
We're looking for a good infrasonic option.
Yeah.
We intend to do like a core sub-range set of subs and then, you know, a set of infrasonic subs that get us below 30 hertz or
Yeah.
so. So whatever we do, we're going to get something
Yeah.
that gets us down to like 15, 10 hertz.
Yeah, honestly, we're gonna do something that really kind of hasn't been done yet. Big, massive front load pole.
With an M-Force?
It's gonna be a three.
I've been waiting for somebody
It's gonna be
to
a
do
three-piece
that.
box. And the bottom of the box, obviously, just will be sealed off.
Yeah.
Then the M-Force will live in there. It'll be the first section of the segment of the horn. It'll fire from this, and then there'll be another segment of another horn that sits in the front. Four of these. It's 165 dB, about 158 maybe at 25 hertz. But the trick is one of these will probably do 7-8 battle axis signal. It's just a signal. If my simulations are right, it'll be worth it.
We get the job.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing you run into is just finding content that has.
Oh yeah. Well, we've got
You have to
it.
just make it yourself.
The parties I throw, I only book my mastering and acoustics clients. We book these parties so those artists can perform and have it played back in exacting quality or as close as we can get.
That's pretty cool.
You know, because that's the thing I've always like heard that was missing is I go out to clubs and I'm like, sounds like there's no fucking sub on these things.
Yeah.
You know, for somebody who has like an extra octave of reference that they're just not getting. Like when I started going out to parties again, I was like, where is all the fucking bottom octave in all of these subs?
I remember when we came along with the battle axe, people were like, I've heard this song 100 times. I've never heard it sound like that before. Now everybody's got it. They're spoiled with it. Now they just want to keep going lower and lower and lower and lower.
I brought in the V-plated axes and the Shermans. I was originally going to V-plate the Shermans and maybe corner load them. I just thought that they performed way better as a core mid-range sub.
Yeah, it has. It's had the axes catch up to it.
You know, I think they have more headroom in the like
Yeah.
40 to like 80.
They do,
hertz
which they
range.
do. You can see
You know,
it
and
right
that's
here.
why I wanted them in there because I like having that kind of headroom, not because I intend to ever use it, but just to keep my TH2 as low as possible. I like to be under 1% at our working level. I'm trying to beat our distortion metrics from the last party with whatever we buy and just have a shit ton of headroom that we never touch.
Sherman, their F3s are very similar.
But V-plating them, you get a couple more hertz.
Yeah, maybe the axis benefits more from the V.
Oh yeah, they did great. I'm surprised other people didn't do that before us.
I've never actually heard of it. We've never V-plated any of them.
Yeah, you should try it. It's extremely fun, and they look really cool.
So first things first, just take a listen. You know what I mean?
Sure.
See some of the things I'm kind of proud about with that thing. Its pattern controls off axis is amazing. You know what I mean? It's the most long line arrays I listen to. I'm like, it's got to be a way. We literally eat, sleep. Again, like I said, you know, I mean, we want you guys to crush it every single day. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in the day, I used to love and build speakers my whole life. You know, we're a small company, but we've got it down to a science here. You know what I'm saying? As far as getting our speakers out, tailoring, you know, customizing them to you guys.
I like seeing the R&D, man. That's something
Yeah.
that gets me excited.
Yeah, I love it for me. Because honestly, what I love to do is I like to build something. I like to go to the other extreme and build it again and see the differences that extreme makes. And it's some things like you just can't do with software. You got to make sawdust, and I love that part. And yeah, we do everything right here. I do it in such an unconventional way that no one else does. I build a big one, and I make a jig so I can start slicing a 1/4 inch off at a time. And I keep measuring. We measure it every single time, and until I nail something where it gives me the response I want, the least amount of EQ, pattern control, off axis, I'm like, there it is. You get to see the differences every little cut makes. You know what I'm saying? Is
I think people really engage with that because
more people do than
it's tremendously loud. It's not tapping your eardrum. You're not getting that X max hit when the snare hits your fucking eardrum twice a bar, you know?
I mean, obviously, you probably wouldn't have to worry about you guys pitching at him, but the bottom line is though, you know what I mean? Everybody becomes part of our family.
Like, we've built a really intimate community where like all these owners are educating, supporting, collaborating, and it's part of the reason why I get clients to be like, I called around to every competitor. The fact that you pick up my phone call every time, Ben, or Bobby picks up the phone call.
Sometimes it gives us the upper hand, you know what I mean? Especially getting speakers out. We can get our orders, you know, on the phone 10, 11 o'clock, right before gigs start. And I can hear them friggin' testing them back. We're always helping. Because I'm going to tell you right now, one slip up, everybody talks shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want that. It's just as important for your rig to sound the best it possibly can to us as a studio. You know what I mean?
I actually really like the eyes. Thank God we moved the party. We were going to do it in April because a festival in the UK was going to be the first, like, basically the first Atmos deployment that wasn't installed in a venue already, and I wanted to beat them to it. I wanted to be the first ones in the world to do that. But I've come to my senses and realized it's going to take time to build speakers.
That's a lot of speakers.
So we're letting them be the first. We're going to be the first ones to do it correct.
The first to market, but the best in the market.
We will definitely be talking.